decided, basically, I love to take research trips in my writing, and often involves Latin America or South America. I went down in August for the month in Suriname, and then I went back in March to go even further into the interior. And I took Carl along because I figured he would.
Just a little bit, there's an odor right there.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so I dragged Carl along, and thinking he would get inspired by the surroundings and the scenery and the people out there, which are mostly Amerindians, and he did, as you can see, and came up with the cover for the book, and then there are interior black and white photos that mark each section of the story, and it's really fun to have someone else along with a creative side to just like, we were both doing our own thing. Like I would write in the afternoon, he would go off and take photos. And he got all the Amerindians to hang out and do portraits. They were really into it. Like the girls would put makeup on. It was like modeling time. But yeah, I kind of call the way I write reality fiction is what I came up with. Actually, when I did this book, it just struck me that that defines like my process, and the traveling is part of that. Meeting people, getting to know their personality a little bit, and then using that to create characters, and then it just turns into imagination. And then I don't really plan out the story either, so I start with a basic idea and then follow the threads. It got a little tough because there's so much going on in Suriname now, just with the environment and the cultures and what the government's doing. It's a very complex place, very untouched place, so it's very special. And the more I discovered, the more time I spent there, the more complicated the story got, which was the biggest challenge of this book. And, so I followed the threads that I found important and what I came up with. And I even put the president of the country in here himself. So that's how the art and fiction kind of. I hope he gets to read it. No, not yet. Although we had a taxi driver who declared he could get on the phone and set us up with the president like that.
Or a fitting, right?
No. I tried to. His nickname, one of his nicknames is the Chicken Hunter. So I just let him use that too often. In the end, he comes out good. So I feel like if he reads it, I'm not going to know. Yeah, and that's part of it. I mean, it says this book is dedicated to people of Suriname, and that's true. And I plan to go back down there in November and hopefully do some events like this in the city. Yeah, everyone was fascinated at an American. First of all, no Americans really go there. Second of all, that I wanted to write a book about